Hello, everyone.
My mic. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome.
Wait, are we live?
Yes, we are live now. Yes,
Oh, wow. Hello.
we've been live for a while now, Raoul.
I mean, live as in I can talk.
Ah,
That's what I mean.
so just now, just now.
Nice,
There
nice.
be echo. This is inevitable. We're we're literally right next to each other.
Yep, we're streaming some of the same.
Yeah, with two different mics. You know what I could do, actually? So what if I just put the microphone on here?
Is that closer to or
That should be.
like this? That might be even clearer.
I mean, it is clear. It's just that it's my mic that's picking it up.
Rip.
Uh, okay. I think I actually.
If I look like I'm looking up, it's because I am. I'm looking at which monitor to see if the stream goes correctly. So, yeah.
Did it? Did you tell them that like my mic is actually acting up?
Oh, wow, right, yeah. We had a mic issue for a moment, so I think it might work now. Does it? Let's check the chat.
Uh,
Chat, is the mic legit?
is the mic legit? That's one way of saying it.
I'm echoing. Okay, I'm echoing. Great.
Yeah,
Wish is far away now.
my microphone's completely dead. I think.
No,
Oh, how is my microphone completely dead? Oh wow,
is it working now?
it's the end of the audio output. Insert for mine.
Rip. So yeah, the microphone of Wish keeps on not working. So
He somehow watch that up.
that's pretty incredible. They might have not really broken it, but it's not working for sure. So yeah, that's the reason why they sounded far away. They are uh how to explain this? They're rebooting things now on the computer. Otherwise, yeah,
Wait, uh,
they're
they're
still
still
trying.
trying.
They're
They're
still
still
making an
making.
effort. In the meantime, I might put my mic in the middle so it picks up both of us. We might have to start talking loud, but try talking.
Hi. Hold on. Is your Rode mic that has? Okay, but it doesn't have the.
No,
Okay, I didn't expect it to break the moment we start the stream.
incredible.
And we had it working a while ago.
So we might have to both be very loud, and you might see our characters. Everybody's wish talking as my character, but it is what it is, I guess.
It is what it is. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Okay, so can you all hear the both of us?
I, legitimately, I don't know what just happened. Why is my mic acting up? Uh, uh, oh, hi. Actually, I think my microphone's actually dead. Dead.
Wow.
Like,
Yes, Carson, I have a split personality for the stream.
I have other ways. It's just that it's not gonna sound as good.
That'd be a bummer.
Um, I monitor a microphone. That would be a very much a bummer. Wow. Legitimately, guys, I think it died.
New mic. Fun time. Maybe.
It's very much likely the case that I will need a new mic fund.
Oh no.
uh, I don't have any backup, do I? Hold on. I think I have one in the other room. Give me a second.
Okay, we're back to being entertaining the audience.
Somehow, Raoul is the one editing the audience again. Okay, let me just see.
Oh, nice. My laptop is magnetic. This thing, of course, it is. Wow. Okay, so Wish will be back shortly. In the meantime, oh yeah, they went poof. It's me. They're stuck with me now. Ah, so hello there. Uh, it's your boy, Raoul. Yes, it's my stream from Wish's room. So I properly took over after months of soft takeovers. This is the real one. I have access to all their files, to their computer, to their monitors, to their broken mic. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can leave if you really want. So yeah, I guess I stuck with you guys. But so what could I tell? Oh, I wish is already back. Hmm, back with something. Okay, no, they're still troubleshooting. It's gonna take a while. So, is there anything I could tell? Anything interesting I could say?
If anything interesting?
Yeah,
Let's see. How was your day at Singapore? How was your time at
I mean,
Singapore?
it was a whole week. So,
How was
so yeah,
experiences?
things have been hectic in the past few weeks. Uh, I've been in Asia for 3 weeks now. I'm nearing the end of my stay in this continent, and I mean, it's nearing my end. It's more like 6 more days.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, no, it's been 2 weeks and a half. Tell us a fun story when Wish was a child. Somehow, I don't know them yet.
There's a very good reason why I don't talk about it. It's very traumatic. Incredibly so.
Fun! Very fun!
If your definition of being shot in the shoulder is fun, then sure.
So yeah, I can tell stories of me being a child, which are usually not that interesting, to be honest. They're mostly the most interesting stories of me being a child is traveling before I could form memories. So I can just tell stuff I've been told, or moving, moving to places a lot of times. Uh, hmm. Honestly, the most fun story I have to tell is the first 6 hours. Well, it's my very first memory. Uh, Pointing to a street sign and shouting the letter P. That's my oldest memory. My mom also recalls, yes, Raul, that was the first thing you said. It wasn't a word yet, but that was very much the first thing you said. And other early memories were pointing to other street signs on the street. I'm wondering what those meant. Uh, Instead, the first memory from this trip is a very interesting one. It's Wish and I being stuck at an airport for 6 hours. We kind of willingly got stuck there because it was 6 a.m. and we had our check-in at 3 p.m. and neither of us had slept that night. So we were just there visiting an airport while everything was closed, or was slowly opening up. And I gotta say, it was a nice experience. We somehow managed it not to make it boring. I mean, I gotta say, we were the most beautiful airport in the world, so that helps. And I was getting slowly accustomed to the weather, despite the airport definitely not having the weather of the city. We got to see Jolly Bean.
I got bamboozled by that so much.
We did not see Jolly Bean. Did we see Jolly Bean there?
No, there's no Jollibee, just Jolly Bean.
Jolly Bean. Same font, same everything.
Large tofu guy mascot.
Okay, Fireson. Try looking up. Uh, Let me check. Singapore airport. Try looking up on Google Images Singapore airport, and it's exactly like the pictures. That's what we saw. And the little tunnels, that's where we walked. And the little metro, that's what we used to go between terminals.
Which, by the way, is amazing.
Yeah.
It was breathtaking seeing it at both nighttime and daytime.
Yeah, I can confirm that the airport itself is one of the best things to see in Singapore, which might be a little disappointing to some to say that the airport is one of the best things. But yeah, it was very much worth it. What else? What else? What else did we do that day? Nothing. We just tried to survive. I just tried to survive. I think we took a nap. I forgot.
I did not sleep when we arrived to the airport. I tried to sleep on the plane instead.
Oh, okay.
Tried.
Tried. So, oh, by the way, the mic is getting set up.
Yep.
This is a pretty cool mic, actually.
So I'm gonna get the studio version of it with the XLR
Nice.
instead of the USB one. Well, I like the USB, the built-in USB
Hmm.
audio for this. It's not exactly the professional grade audio that I want.
Okay, so yeah, Wish is telling me about microphone tech, and makes sense that they look for something more than USB normally, because yeah, they are a streamer. I'm not. I'm just using my USB microphone, which sounds great, but it's definitely not for an audio file. It is for somebody wanting to make some music, but that's about it. It would be fun if person view was during a power outage like the ones. I mean, first thing I saw.
Hello, lovely folks. Looks like I got my microphone working.
Oh shit.
Nice. No, it's just that to make my VTuber work, I need to restart it. It doesn't really detect uh, audio devices. Yeah. Can you say something, Raoul?
Hello.
Actually, this might be better for directionals. Unintentionally, but yeah. Ended up with a better setup somehow.
Oh wow.
Okay. Load avatar. Gotta make sure that they use the ones where I have the license to commercially stream. And not a personal one. One menu settings audio. Please use my
Yeah,
Samsung.
it's not a stream without technical difficulties. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's just a constant of every single stream. Not just wishes, but yeah.
It is surprisingly how much things go wrong despite you prepare for every eventuality. You know? Surprisingly. Okay.
Like one day I need to start streaming stuff as well. I might do that this summer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Quite teach me how to set up stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely not on a laptop. Definitely not on a laptop.
Great. Okay. Hi everyone. I hope I sound pretty nice for a USB mic. Does Raoul need to rest? No. Yeah. Hello. Hi everyone. You know, in hindsight, I should have put
do I sound like I'm clicking? Do I sound like I'm too slow or stuff like that?
No, you sound perfectly fine, Raoul. I am listening through my monitor headphones.
I sound pretty broken up. They tell me.
Oh, hold on. Let me double check.
Let me think. Okay.
Discord input.
Am I breaking up?
Oh wow, you are breaking up severely. Okay. Hold on. I know why. I know why.
It's not my fault.
It is voice meter's fault, actually. So.
Voice meter.
Okay. Could you say something?
Yes, I can talk now. I'm actually breaking up.
You're not breaking up. There you go.
Nice. Thank you. Happy to hear that.
Okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Lovely. Okay. So I'm gonna talk a little bit like lower so that my own voice doesn't get into Raul's way and vice versa. And yeah. You know, in hindsight, we should have done this like you were downstairs and I was upstairs, but like
you're actually right. That's too late, I guess.
yep, it's too late. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to the 100% professional Fech The Ferret stream. Today is a dev stream today, and you know, I don't know. Okay, now I could turn off the monitors. Anyway, so yeah, pardon the minor, very very minor audio echo. This is something that we can't avoid being in the same room. Unless we have like directional mics, you know. Raul has a pretty decent directional mic.
You know what? I just manually set the sensitivity on Discord. So I'll know how close I need to stand to the
Perfect.
microphone.
You know, I'm gonna add a noise gate on my end as well.
Incredible.
So I'm talking. Okay, so I could open.
I'm gonna hold this microphone like a radio announcer.
Like a radio announcer.
Indeed.
Okay,
So imagine that. I think you can feel that this mic is now really next to my mouth. I'm just gonna keep it sideways so I don't spit into it.
I mean, at this point, like the audio threshold for Discord is enough that you don't need to do that.
No, we just went on the threshold for a moment.
Yeah, but like that's me like being loud though.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't have to be loud.
Also, let me go back to putting this mic.
Hello there.
Am I right?
Hello, Zata. Welcome. Great. We yeah. Well, I like how like the first 30 minutes is audio troubleshooting, and it's
And I'm shielding.
yeah.
I go like a box, cardboard box to shield a little bit of the noise.
Okay, lovely. You could tell this was planned a little bit poorly, but you know what? That's fantastic because you know, despite being the stream about game development
appeared from the cardboard box,
yeah,
according to them.
so despite being like a stream, right, like a stream for a video game, you'd expect us to be very professional about it, and we try to we try to
Yeah.
however that's not all. It does show that we are human, and we are just a small team. We're not big. We're not anything, large. And yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get some music in the background. Let's get this to like.
Oh, we didn't have any music. Wow.
We didn't have any music in the background the entire time because my head said, "Oh, it will be fine without music." Then I just realized that's a bad idea. When I'm done. Here you go. Wait, now Wishy is echoing. Oh.
I thought Raw was entertainment. Thank you. I kinda am, so thank you.
They kinda are, yeah. You know, what if I just add a threshold also, like a noise gate on your stream? That'd be funny if it actually worked. Add noise gate. Alright, can you say something, Raoul?
Yes, you can.
Okay, could you talk a little bit more?
Yeah, I could talk. I'm just looking at the chats.
Alright, there we go.
Nice.
At least I hope so. Anyway. Okay, this is like what happens in the background. What happens in the background? Your stream. There we go.
So are we gaming?
We are now gaming. Hi everyone. Today we are going to make Porfu's lab. Porfu's lab. And there better not be a crab.
Sure.
So Porfu's lab is basically a small lab that we get to look at. I don't know how this would work in game, but yeah. Hey you two in chat, just dropping by here for a sec before stream as well. I should probably announce that the stream started on Twitter.
Yeah, that'd be convenient.
That would be very
I agree.
convenient. Yeah. Just get that set up. Thank you, Windows thumbnails, for not showing us.
I can tell that yes, Wish is indeed posting a tweet.
Posted and doing. Probably should. There you go. Now we are posted. A good rest, Zane. Anyways, okay, so our goal for today is to basically make this. Forgot that Blender 4. This is what we're going to make today. Lovely little room. The entire room. We're gonna try and do the entire room. It is to me something easy.
That's the famous last words.
Yes, it's the famous last words, yes. But we'll find out. Because if you guys haven't seen it yet, I've made a couple of worlds in VR chat as of late. So, it might be more faster than normal, actually. Maybe.
Let's see.
We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll probably have like the base structure easily made, but the rest, like the texturing and the room itself, maybe not. We'll find out. Famous last words, Wishy. Famous last words. So first, we need a fetch size reference, and I imagine fetch would be these 2 cabinets tall, two drawers tall. 2 drawers tall. We're gonna do that. You guys excited? Because I'm a bit excited, perhaps. Oh, ready? I don't know. 8.5 hours later. No. Fun, yeah. Gosh, that would be very, very unfortunate. That happened. Fine. Fine, Wish. It's fine. 100% fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, Vada is here.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, Vada. Vada.
It's morning.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't know if it's morning or not. Okay. Don't ask me.
By then, you'll have been fired in off a cannon and eating meatballs.
Okay, what's that a reference to? What's that a reference?
That's all the specific, yeah.
invert this. Now we have a room. Hooray! If a room, why do I have fog? I have fog.
Why did you enable fog?
Oh, okay, that's just me with transparency settings. Okay, cool. I need to turn on backface culling to see the background. I need to hide the top. I'll delete the top for now. Okay. Need to duplicate it. So that we have a preview that looks. Okay, so let's make the cabinet first. The cabinet needs to be a cube that's exactly one fetch size, two fetch sizes. So and snap that via vertex. You know, it's a little bit surreal that Raoul is actually right next to me.
Yep. I'm a lot less responsive because I can literally hear them right here. So like, I'm less prompted to say haha. Literally here.
I mean, like, I don't mind if you do that.
True. Yeah. I'm on stream. So.
Yeah, you're on stream, and also like, would it matter that much? Like, if you treat this like a radio show, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. True. Fog of war against the mess. Person says.
Fog of war against the masses.
Mess. Just mess.
Oh, against the mess. Oh, okay.
Against the mess of the setting up a stream. You know, the usual.
The usual. But hey. Yeah. I'm just reminded of like this VTuber that I watched a while ago. It's really funny. Where they had like problems with their streaming setup and they don't know how to fix it. So what they did is that the chat of the VTuber called up on another VTuber, and that VTuber went to a voice call. It's like, did you call me?
Wow.
Yeah, it was a really fun one to look at. Would I recommend it though? I'm not very big on VTubers, but I guess just because I have like a 3D avatar, I'm automatically a VTuber. According to a lot of people. So it's like, I am astonished. I think I've described it before, but like, I'm not really. I don't consider myself one. I really don't. Guys, do you consider me a VTuber?
It's a tag on this stream.
I mean, I only use it as a tag because, like, that's what people
Yeah, because
think
you're
of.
forced to. Basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm basically forced to. I'm not. I don't like it. But it's like one, like.
It's kind of like asking me if I'm a furry while talking with Rafi.
Yeah, pretty much. I consider you a streamer. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
a
like
safe bet.
by definition, what streamer? Right? Like I need to know this. What streamer? Like the kind that you like that comes out of poppers, or like the streamer as in like the term when like you watch someone.
Nah, I think they mean like the
The one for celebrations.
esports streamer, like the people talking over gameplay. Sort of.
Isn't that a reaction?
I think more like live events.
A live event. Okay.
But yeah, I'd say not that one. Definitely. It would be funny though. It would be funny to see you comment on live competition.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Cynical here. It's not It's not Moist Critical. It's Mr. Cynical for some reason.
Mr. Cynical. Gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm making myself suffer here by unintention. So what I'm going to do is gonna make it the clear way.
We are a streamer.
Copy
Also,
box.
I'm starting to get messages because the Italians are waking up.
Oh, Italians! No.
Actually, no. It's my Chinese friend.
Oh.
So, but she lives in Italy, so that counts as Italian. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Italian in time zone terms, basically.
Exactly. Because like my mom also sent me a message. I wouldn't exactly call her Italian either. I mean, she is, but you know. But yeah, people are waking up. Also, I think
I'm waking up.
Are we back to radioactive?
I'm not gonna.
Ah yes, the mellow fury. Cube on the animal. Yeah, that would be very comical to just have this thing clown fetch. We're modeling slapstick comedy right now.
Yeah. Cube on the animal. Cube. Would you guys like a cube? Well, what if you have a cube, guys? What would you do? Legitimate question.
If you had what?
If you had a cube, what would you do? I gave you a cube right now.
I will decorate it.
You would decorate it?
And get attached to it.
Okay. You know what I would do?
What would you do?
Delete it.
Huh. I would use it as furniture.
It's the Blender joke of like every time you like start up with like the Blender cube, it gets deleted. But if you guys seen my workspace, it never spawned in the first place, so it never existed. So. Okay, cool. Now I need to separate this. This up. And what we could do, right? Now that we have like this cabin over here, I'm just gonna duplicate it side by side. Like that. And I'm gonna each put them with an array. Well, only two of them. There we go. I added an array. And with a relative offset factor of 0. I think going up is Y.
I'm not sleeping, by the way. I don't know why Rafi looks like he's sleeping. Okay, we're great now. We're good.
Okay.
Is it made of tungsten? Did you specifically choose like the most, the hardest to boil metal out there, and also one of the very heaviest?
I don't know. Like I heard that if you held a tungsten cube for a very long time, that you would get used to the weight of it. Right?
What does that mean?
Like there's a tungsten cube you could buy off Amazon. Right? And
that I know. I'm gonna stop you at the right. Like I need to check it.
Okay.
Tungsten cube Amazon review. God. Okay. No, that makes sense. 1 kilogram. Okay, it's 1 kilogram. Yes. If I'm holding 1 kilogram, it weighs 1 kilogram.
Yeah, have you seen the review?
A lot of reviews. Wow. Oh, it's very small.
Yeah. The tungsten cube is very small.
Yeah, now I see the appeal of it. Let's make a Kubik Rube out of it.
A Rubik's cube?
Yes. Out of that. 1 kilograms Rubik's Cube.
Mega, is it heavier than a kilogram of feathers?
Just make a feathers Rubik's Cube. Now let's find out.
A kilogram of feathers, a kilogram of steel. Because steel is heavier than feathers. But they're both a kilogram. I love that so much.
And that once again proves that our senses are not meant to be, linear. We perceive density more than weight.
Exactly.
We perceive the relative weight within a specific space.
Exactly.
And we call it weight because we don't have a word for it. Yes, we don't like the word density.
Hmm?
Just like the other day, I was telling Wish that when we touch a material, we don't feel its temperature. We feel the temperature difference applied to the conductivity of the material. So if something is a couple degrees colder and it's basically a skin, we basically don't feel any temperature. But if you're touching a 2 degrees colder piece of metal, you're gonna feel that it's cold. And if you're feeling a 2 degrees colder piece of, porcelain, you're gonna feel absolutely nothing. Because what we feel is just, the conductivity applied to temperature.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're very faulty. Also, we feel sounds in a exponential manner. We feel colors in an exponential manner. We feel light intensity in exponential manner as well. What else do we have?
A kilogram of feathers and a kilogram of steel.
I've never tried if the tactile feel is also exponential, but I would assume so. Because you can tell if you're being touched by a fly, but you can also tell if you're punched, which it feels like hundreds of kilograms at once. So yeah, in order to have that big of a range, I'm pretty sure that our our touch is also exponential and not accurate at all.
There you go. A science lesson from Raoul.
Thank you. We're built to make comparisons. We're not built to have absolute miserations. Imagine if there was a Rubik's Cube that you needed to solve, but it's a named element, so you have to figure out.
Oh.
What do you mean by unnamed elements?
Unnamed elements? Oh. Like you have to feel the density of each cube.
Oh, wow.
In a Rubik's Cube.
Wow. That sounds both expensive and heavy and hard.
You could even say it's hard hitting, eh?
Hard hitting. Yeah, if I throw it, yeah, absolutely. It's iron, tungsten, uranium, magnesium maybe. Yeah, you can also do that. Just gonna be very moldy. Can't wait to have some radium so I can get, die within weeks from radioactions. One raid, one mullet. Oh shit! It's like wow, that's quite a bunch of people.
Oh.
One mullet shear, one mullet wag, one mullet shear, one mullet wag, one raid, one mullet shear, one mullet rag, one mullet shear, one mullet rag. What? I hope that spelled out the icons that did not shine through. Welcome, Raiders.
Hello, yes, welcome, Raiders. Hi.
Hello.
Hi there, Omelette.
We were having a pseudo-scientific, because I don't have the formulas right here, a discussion while Wish is modeling a room for Fetch.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for Fetch. It's more like Fetch crashes into this room at some point.
More like Fetch crashed into this room.
Imagine if this is where Fetch lives. This is just the laboratory of Porfu. I can see that happen. Like, yeah, Thank you, Fetch, for saving our city. We have this room underground, kind of moldy, cold,
Hi there, Honey Foxy. Hello.
but you don't need any window. Honey
Thank you
Foxy,
for the
hi.
raid, Mamulet. How are you been doing?
Yes, how to jump for science time. I was talking about how our senses are extremely faulty if you try to measure something. They're only made to compare things. We are really good at telling you something is bigger or smaller.
Aw. Thank you, Amulet. Hope you have a
Thank
nice
you.
rest and sleep.
Yes, have a good night if it is night, or have a good rest if it's just rest.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate the raid a lot.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna save this in
Also, like, that's a cute profile picture.
or
But yeah, I was checking the reviews of the tungsten cube.
uh-huh.
Very cool for how heavy and small it is. Okay. I've had it for a while. I've had it for a while. Like, this person play with the tungsten cubes. Like, I've had it for a while. I think I need to give it a 5-star review on Amazon.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if I should stream it. You guys want me to stream the best review for a tungsten cube?
The one I'm reading right now, gain the respect you deserve.
Yeah. There's more.
Was it? Do you remember the title or the? Does it mention the subway?
No.
Okay, no, it's not this one.
Okay. I'm gonna mute our. I'm gonna mute the stream real quick. Well, not mute the stream. Mute our voices. So like Raoul could hear this over the speakers. If you guys didn't know, Raoul is right next to me. So that's why.
Yes, I'm gonna. Yeah. This is a one-time only thing. I think it's never gonna happen again. Or if it's gonna happen, it's not gonna be either of us of our rooms.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna let you guys hear it. In fact, I'm gonna. Where is it? Blender. Play. I'm gonna show my video capture over here and. I think it was like burial goods. Yes. Okay, there you go. Burial goods. And I'm gonna play this over my speakers. Okay, and they're always right next to me. Fetch. And I guess. All right. Gonna open up my Firefox. There's my Firefox. Oh.
Have you been hit?
I have been hit. Yes.
Have been thrown a thing?
I've been thrown a thing. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna mute. And yeah, here I'll here. You need to hear this.
In fast streams. Yeah, I mean, we're physically next to each other. I got real. Okay, I'm gonna hear that. Tell me when I'm muted.
Okay.
If I'm muted.
Okay. I'm trying to find like where's the audio capture source? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put that audio capture source audio. We could actually manipulate that. Yes. And yeah, I'm gonna mute Raoul now, and I'm gonna mute my.
All the people here who bought this wireless tungsten cube to admire its surreal heft have precisely the wrong mindset. I, in my exalted wisdom and unbridled ambition, bought this cube to become fully accustomed to the intensity of its density, to make its weight bearable and in fact normal to me, so that all the world around me may fade into a fluffy arena of gravitational inconsequence. And it has worked to profound success. I have carried the tungsten with me, have grown attached to the downward pool of its small form, its desire to be one with the floor. This force has become so normal to me that lifting any other object now feels like lifting cotton candy or a fluffy pillow. Big burly manly men who pump iron now seem to me as little children who raise mere aluminium. I can hardly remember the days before I became a man of tungsten. How distant those days seem now, how burdened by the apparent heaviness of everyday objects. I laugh at the Philistines who still operate in a world devoid of tungsten, their shoulders thin and unempowered by the experience of bearing tungsten. What fools, blissful in their ignorance, anesthetized by their lack of meaningful struggle, devoid of passion. Nietzsche once said that a man who has a why can bear almost any how. But a man who has a tungsten cube can bear any object less dense, and all this talk of why and how becomes unnecessary. Schopenhauer once said that every man takes the limits of his own vision for the limits of the world. Tungsten expands the limits of a man's field of vision by showing him an example of increased density, in comparison to which the everyday objects to which he was formerly accustomed gain a light and airy quality. Who can limit the tragedy of life when surrounded by such lightweight objects? Who can cry in a world of styrofoam and cushions? Have you yet understood? This is no ordinary metal. In this metal is the alchemical potential to transform your world by transforming your expectations. Those who have not yet held the cube in their hands and mouths will not understand, for they live in a world of normal density, like Plato's cave dwellers. Those who have opened their mind to the density of tungsten will shift their expectations of weight and density accordingly. To give this cube a rating of anything less than 5 stars would be to condemn life itself. Who am I as a mere mortal to judge the most compact of all affordable materials? No. I say gratefully to whichever grand being may have created this universe, good job on the tungsten. It sure is dense. I sit here with my tungsten cube transcendent above death itself, for insofar as this tungsten cube will last forever, I am in the presence of immortality.
There you go.
Amazing. We can pretend Wish said all of this. Also, yeah, this is a very compelling reason to own that cube. Very, very compelling.
Okay.
This cube cured my mortality. All the people here who bought this wireless tungsten cube to admire its surreal heft have precisely the wrong mindset. I, in my exalted wisdom and unbridled ambition, bought this cube to become fully accustomed to the intensity of its density, to make its weight bearable and in fact normal to me, so that all the world around me may fade into a fluffy arena of gravitational inconsequence. And it has worked to profound success. I have carried the tungsten with me, have grown attached to the downward pull of its small form, its desire to be one with the floor. This force has become so normal to me that lifting any other object now feels like lifting cotton candy or a fluffy pillow. Big, burly, manly men who pump iron now seem to me as little children who raise mere aluminium. I can hardly remember the days before I became a man of tungsten. How distant those days seem now, how burdened by the apparent heaviness of everyday objects. I laugh at the Philistines who still operate in a world devoid of tungsten, their shoulders thin and unempowered by the experience of bearing tungsten. Ha! What fools! Blissful in their ignorance, anesthetized by their lack of meaningful struggle, devoid of passion. Nietzsche once said that a man who has a why can bear almost any how, but a man who has a tungsten cube can bear any object less dense. and all this talk of why and how becomes unnecessary. Schopenhauer once said that every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. Tungsten expands the limits of a man's field of vision by showing him an example of increased density, in comparison to which the everyday objects to which he was formerly accustomed gain a light and airy quality. Who can lament the tragedy of life when surrounded by such lightweight objects? Who can cry in a world of styrofoam and cushions? Have you yet understood? This is no ordinary metal. In this metal is the alchemical potential to transform your world by transforming your expectations. Those who have not yet held the cube in their hands and mouths will not understand, for they still live in a world of normal density, like Plato's cave dwellers. Those who have opened their minds to the density of tungsten will shift their expectations of weight and density accordingly. To give this cube a rating of anything less than 5 stars would be to condemn life itself. Who am I, as a mere mortal, to judge the most compact of all affordable materials? No. I say gratefully to whichever grand being may have created this universe, good job on the tungsten. It sure is dense. I sit here with my tungsten cube, transcendent above death itself. For insofar as this tungsten cube will last forever, I am in the presence of immortality. Heavy boy! Almost impossible to pick up with one hand. It came well packaged in a wooden crate and lots of foam. I'm gonna smash stuff with it.
Hello, everyone. We're back. There's like a version of this, like that's much more regal and more evil sounding. I forgot which one it is, but yeah, I was pantomiming me actually saying it. It wasn't me. I mean, I could voice that anytime I want, but like, yes, the duality of man, the greatest tungsten cube is life changing. Okay, there we go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Back to yeah. Have you guys heard of a man named Ekya? I don't. Yeah, I don't. Okay. So back on to making the thing that in which we called the tungsten cube. Okay? just me sneaking a tungsten cube in like Porfu. No, I'm not gonna do that. I think I was
my audio has feedback.
See, a funny thing you said audio setup has feedback. We're quite literally right next to each other.
Yeah, we thought that would work out a little better on that aspect, but alas, that was not the case.
Yeah, it's not.
Actually, I think I know the problem. The problem is not the fact that there's feedback. The problem is that my audio comes out of my computer and Wish's audio of their computer. If it was feedback but on the same output, you wouldn't really notice it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there will be like a delay of milliseconds. Not dozens of milliseconds.
I'll be honest, I'm having a hard time hearing what you say due to feedback.
Okay, that's bad actually.
Wait, yeah, why is it picking up my voice now? Like, so much more clear. Wait, why is it? Okay, so I muted Raoul real quick. Because a while ago, that wasn't the case. It wasn't the case that my speaking would pick up. I mean, I was talking like quieter already. Is it?
Let me try. Does it work better now?
I don't think it should like pick up my voice. Oh wait, no, it's the direction you're facing it.
That's the back.
Yeah, I know. Like you were facing it like
this.
But you were doing it like this, therefore it would pick up
Oh.
myself. But remember, it's like a 45-degree angle. So if
This
you
way.
face it away from me, like at all times like that
Then
one,
it should-
then it should be.
Okay, maybe this way.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that would work. Oh, wait.
Chat. Is there still a lot of feedback?
I think there's
I
a
think
lot of
there's a lot
feedback
of
still.
feedback.
I could see it via. Yeah, why is
I
it?
mean,
Why is it suddenly picking up my voice? It's not supposed to be.
I keep talking. I'll keep
Okay.
checking
All right.
settings.
I'm gonna need help you. And
Yeah. In the meantime, I increased the sensitivity, the threshold on Discord again. Yep. So yeah, I'm back to talking in a way that should not pick up wish.
There we go. I think that kind of fixed it.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
also an
give
awkward
it-
setup for Raoul.
No problem.
You sure? You're gonna get
Yeah, I
tired
can do
doing
this.
that. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's like half an hour.
Like half an hour. Fair. Yeah, it sounds good now.
Sounds good now. Yeah, I have the microphone next to my mouth, and I increase the threshold. So, again, it's more like a fast food microphone, but with quality.
Fast food microphone quality. You know what? I'm gonna take a listen to that and take you up on that. All right, let's see. Discord, but
Yeah, let's see.
it doesn't. It sounds more like you're singing close to like the mic than a fast food microphone.
Yeah, I mean, like in a fast food, you usually just put your mouth right next to it because there's a lot of noises anyway.
Wait,
So
it's
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
significantly lower than normal.
The what?
Significantly lower than normal, actually.
Maybe because I'm just barely going past the threshold
Mm.
on Discord. Because it's very threshold is very high to make sure it doesn't pick you up. Also, it's funny that when we look at each other, we look like we're looking far away.
You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something for the stream.
Thank
Raoul,
That
what
makes-
if we just not use your laptop at all for the audio? Oh wait. Your VTuber won't pick.
I mean, I can use my audio on my laptop, but just don't.
Oh yeah, that could work, yeah. Okay.
I was kind of thinking we could do that.
We could do that right now.
Then we decided I will bring, which was really useful for calling other people.
Okay. Or disconnect entirely. Okay.
I cannot.
Hold on. Guys, do you guys hear us?
Guys, hear me.
I don't know if you guys could hear Raoul. Oh, it just out entirely. Hear both of us?
Yeah, that's the choice.
Huh. Okay, yeah, I'm not like real time output, but yeah. We are standing all distance, like in a small room. This is literally what it's happening.
Yep.
Testing. Hello? Ba.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Maybe I should have. That would be the best solution. I forgot. Yeah, I mean that makes it,
Talked about it.
that makes the life more interesting. Ba.
Hold on. Let me try something here. Okay. Hi everyone. This is Wish Dream here. And today, me, an Asian, gonna make my money's worth. Hi. Hey, don't you dare call me cutie. You're not sleepy?
Whenever I look down, it looks like.
Oh. Is Raoul ordering sushi? No. No, in fact. Can you put up your mic again on Discord? Okay. It's active? Okay. Okay. Could you say something?
Sure. No problem.
I was trying not to make you do that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So. Alright, so I'm here talking with my normal voice. And now it's picking up properly. What the heck?
No, because it actually still and lower it to a normal amount.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, you can speak now.
Yeah, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
Fix
Yeah.
it up sometimes. If you talk back to the volume of before, when you were talking before, you talk louder, it's gonna pick it up again.
Okay. So. Alright, it's Raoul ordering sushi. No. No, it's not. Actually. Man, this is an incredibly weird audio setup. You know, you'd expect like an audio interface taking in 2 microphones instead of...
Yeah. It works, you know. This is the most reliable system.
Please don't talk next to your mic.
Why?
It sounds horrible.
Oh, really?
Remember, we have a limiter and a VST.
Oh,
EQ.
Okay. Okay. Then I talk more like this.
Yeah. Yes. Whoa.
Nice.
Okay. Back to working. Okay, we're going to make this little it's tripping me up because I'm hearing myself. Hold on. We just mutter off both of us. Okay. Anyway, so we're making this little thing over here. So we're gonna have to split this in half. Cut this here. Cut this in half as well. Then what we're gonna do is gonna select all the frits in the front and make that individual. So, oh wait, first I need to place
the Renesca began lurking. You have a Utah teapot? Starlight Sparkle asked.
The Utah teapot? Good, but good. It could, but it could be. Okay. Now what we're going to do? That circle. That is curved. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude front. Select the edges of each one of these. So. bevel this. Control B, and then increase the range. 1.
Fech is a good drawer.
Fetch is a good drawer. Guys, heard it first. They're a drawer now. Okay, and now we could wait. Huh? Oh, I see the. Okay, I guess I'll do this manually for each one. Here we go. This is a width of 0.08. The reason why I needed the width of 0.08 is I could apply to each one of them. Now we could select the entire side. Hit this. Faces. And move it, and reattach this back. Not by reverse. Now we could inset one more for that outline. And we could make this a little bit smaller on the right side. There's the cabinet. Just need to add a handle. This could easily be a extruded version of this. Divide, not subdivide that. Duplicate that. Make that smaller. Go. With this on the y-axis. And make sure that the normals are calculated outside. Delete the inside face because we don't need an inside face. And probably merge a couple of vertices. Or I could just do this, or I could just make it faster by just selecting the entire thing, select the entire cursor selected, adding a cube, making the cube just size just as well. So delete the back face, delete the outer rim, and then select all the edges, corner, bevel this, like so. Hold on. Now select the front, mark this as sharp. And then select the rest and mark this as not sharp. Then smooth by angle. And clear sharp. There we go. Set the vectors just in case and move this towards the vertice. Now we have it completely flush. Do the same thing at the bottom. Then select this. Oh, separate objects today. Okay, no.
I hate the look of the model. I'm looking down.
Yeah. Have to adjust your webcam. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh wow. I believe we've been raided.
Oh, again?
Like this. Like this. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Hi. Hi,
Hello.
Rai.
Hello and welcome to this totally not
Scuffed.
scuffed stream. I'm Raoul. I'm not the host. And there's Wish.
Yeah.
And we are currently streaming from the same bedroom, realizing it's not really great practice. All this. So we have a very professional setup regardless.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Or at least-
a small detail.
Like as professional as possible. Yeah. But hi, Rai. I wasn't expecting you rating us, but hello, welcome, raiders. My name's Mishi. I do game development and
I also do.
and not just game development. I do comfy streams too, which Raoul doesn't do.
I don't stream.
Yeah.
That's the only. Nah, okay, no, I won't do. I won't do it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be more chaotic if I was a streamer.
Really, like how chaotic are we talking about?
Not that much.
Not that much.
Mostly the tone.
Mostly the tone.
My tone is much more loud
Yes.
and somewhat chaotic.
Fair.
Lately, quite a few people have asked me if I do stand-up, which I take that with great flattery, to be honest. Like in the past years, like, yeah, Raoul, you ever done stand-up? I think you're cool, like, I like you.
Your voice is very much good for stand up.
It usually happens when I, come back from a trip and start telling stuff that happened. And usually, especially the mishaps, those are the most fun things to tell.
Hmm.
Because, I don't want to be pitied. I don't know how to say that. It just tells like in a very funny way, like how I survived almost 30 hours awake. Actually, no, it was 32 hours awake.
Yeah.
And how swimming was the best tactic, because if you are dying to sleep, but you know you cannot sleep because it's the middle of the day, we were at the hotel in Singapore and said that, you know what, I'm gonna go to the pool. Because that's the only place I know I can sleep. Because if I'm standing, I can fall asleep standing. If I'm sitting, I've been at school long enough to know I can fall asleep while sitting. If I'm on the bed, well, that's recipe of disaster. I'm gonna fall asleep immediately. So where can I not sleep? On a bike? Yeah, probably not gonna fall asleep on a bike. But I might, driving something is a bad idea when you're sleepy. Because you're gonna just crash. But swimming? If you're swimming, you cannot fall asleep because you have your whole body trying to stay afloat and survive. And that proved effective. Spent an hour and a half swimming. And that made it possible for me to survive up until 8 p.m., up until sunset, and then I went to sleep and woke up at 3 a.m. And I felt very accomplished. No jet lag. Just survive for a day and a half. I'm gonna use it next time I come to Asia, which by all accounts is gonna happen not that late, to be honest, because the moment I thought, actually, I'm pretty fine here as long as I'm in a big city. I'm good. Feels like home almost. So the day I go to Tokyo, I'm not really looking forward to it, but like if I ever go to Tokyo, I'm gonna feel like, oh yeah, this feels like Milan again. Just with a different language.
Doubt it. Oh,
What will be so different?
so
I'm not speaking of eating, I'm speaking about moving and going to place.
oh,
Okay.
as loud,
Okay.
of course. Algorithmically, like,
Give me an example.
there's a lot of jab.
Because usually when I'm walking, I kind of like dancing around the crowd to not tease anybody.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. That actually,
So I need to walk slowly.
yes.
Fuck. Okay, going to Hong Kong then.
Hong Kong is fine.
Yeah, because it's a business city.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had a great time in Singapore. I tried explaining it to my friends. They all told me that sounds boring as fuck. Perfect for you. So yeah.
Not my ideal way of hanging around in Singapore, to be honest, but like, it is still nice, you know.
Also, Vada said, so if I want to drive, I'll live virtual film.
I was about to mention
Vada,
that.
I think you just described a Top Gear episode with that.
So a fish tank. But yeah, how's it going for fetch quest? Pretty good so far, at least in my opinion. In my opinion.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't even read Rai messages. Also, it's so funny to me to say Rai because that means just television in my country.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it first, guys. Rai's name means television.
It's like, oh yeah, can't wait to reply to CNN. That's how I feel like. Yeah, okay, practically garbage. Oh god. Okay, Gundam was Gucci. Nice. How goes with the fetch quest? It's going pretty good, actually. I know you were asking Wish, but they're gonna reply as well. As a director of the project. So things are good. I had an extremely long break from development, from like mid-January up until basically right now. It feels good to be back coding. But yeah, I'm gonna be back properly on production in a few weeks still.
Okay.
Is it Raoul? Is it what? Is it
It is. Not
good?
Not is it?
Away from work? Or nice to be back?
Thank you for the lovely follow, Mutant Tepig.
Epic. But yeah, I was telling about this again. So yeah, thank you, Wish, for telling me. I will have a hard time in Japan. I think so. I think I'd be better in other Asian countries. I don't know.
I mean, like, you know, like, Japan is great. However, I don't think for your type it would be great.
Yeah.
Because of like the fact that people are usually, in a sense, very, very, very mindful of other people to a point where they would criticize you and also call you on the cops if you were too loud or too fast.
But yeah, my way of behaving is that my country is seen as welcoming, so it's usually applauded.
So
it's like exactly the opposite. I guess.
Philippines.
Yeah. So like yeah, I got along pretty well in here with the few people I thought.
Yeah, pretty sure you would get along with anyone here. Honestly, I never doubted that.
As long as I keep up my act. If I start acting normal, which is like extremely cautious about everything, I will start being seen as odd. So whenever I step into a shop, I fall pretty much silent because I'm trying to read the room. And as I try to read the room, I'm like, this guy is not from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, from all accounts, everything I'm hearing, I probably have a great time in China. It depends on the place. If I go to the north, I've heard.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll find out someday. I have enough Chinese friends that somehow, someday, I'll be there. Or maybe for study, or maybe for vacation. I don't know yet. The Red gets back from the chores. Welcome.
Welcome back.
I think they were chores, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go message like Rai real quick on Discord.
What other countries are there? Would be interesting to visit. Oh yeah, I think I'd fare great on face value in the US. But I don't think I will survive. I've already decided. But at a convention, I think I fare pretty good.
Right. Rai is wonderful, by the way, guys. Like I know.
Who what?
Rai Rio. Rai
Yeah, they hear the second word. I understood who.
Rai
I don't know
Rio.
what. Yeah.
Yeah, just Rai Rio. The one that rated.
Yeah. And
I said they're great.
oh yeah, great. Yeah. That's what I didn't hear. Sorry. No problem.
Often the case with with Raoul.
Yes, I have extremely good hearing. I do not parse information,
Yep. I think of it.
which is like saying you have really good internet, but a lot of packet loss. Like, what do you do with that? Nothing. You do music. Yeah, you do music with that.
The best description is like Raul's kind of like a hyper focused bird. Yep.
Hyper focused bird.
Yeah. You know, like whenever like you make a sound and a bird just goes like.
Yeah. I think I understand. I see this. I never heard this said for me, but it's interesting because I think that's the case. I've also been told, and I don't know if we can confirm, I have a tendency to stare at things.
Yes, you do.
Fuck! I thought I didn't do this in the past 2 weeks. And I only know because people point it out to me, but I realized that if they point it out to me, it's because I do it very often.
I don't. It's not intentional. We could tell, but yeah, you do stare off.
Amazing. But what else? And also I fare absolutely terrible with background noise.
Yes. Like they had to bring their own earbuds.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time in this country, I'm wearing my noise suppression earbuds, which I never use in my place. It's my sister who forced me to buy them, saying, "Raoul, you will use them." No, I can survive without.
Yep.
I just shut my ears.
Nope. You're not gonna survive here. I mean, normally it's pretty quiet here. It's just recently. Yeah.
I mean, will you say a jeepney is quiet? Will you look into my eyes and tell me a jeepney is quiet?
I said currently it's noisy. You know why? You know why it's currently noisy? You came here at summertime. People will be coming up here, and there's gonna be a lot more people.
Okay, that explains the lines. But there's lines everywhere.
Exactly.
Not because everything is mismanaged.
Yes,
remember Carson, the 1,000-yard stare. I was talking about that with soap. Another colleague of my team, I think it's just that. People get legitimately concerned, like, Raoul, are you okay? Like, yes, I am. I'm just thinking for once. But I'm just thinking without talking.
But yeah, so remember how I describe usually when we were in on work calls, it's so nice and quiet today. I have not gotten that yet. When we came back here.
Yeah, fortunately, I sleep underground, so I don't hear anything.
Exactly.
Except kids.
Except kids, of course.
There's a lot of kids in this country. Like, holy shit. Let me put context. I'm Italian. Third oldest country in the world. I'm always the youngest person. I'm at 23. Even at hospitals, I'm always... Okay, at hospital, that makes sense. There's old people. Even at university, I'm the youngest people in most of situations. And then I come here, I go to a bus, and everybody's 16. Like, what? Everybody at university is also younger than me. Like, what? I don't feel old. I feel perfectly at place. Which has never happened in my place. Like, I'm gonna wait 10 more years before I start feeling like I'm at the average. I'm almost at the average age.
It's very interesting to me to hear that perspective.
So that explains why I say furries don't exist in my country because nobody is 20 years old. Nobody's a Gen Z or a younger millennial. Everybody's a jaded older millennial if they're young.
I mean, I think being a furry is related to interest than being with age, but it also
But
depends.
if you remember that stuff arrives to my country usually a decade or two late.
I mean, like again, I think it's mostly just an interest thing, but also if you consider like the older audience doesn't really use the internet.
Yeah, exactly, because things come
So,
late.
so yeah,
So the first generations to be very much online is the one that started with me and people like at max 5 years older than me. And those are the people who, are used to YouTube and Instagram and TikTok.
very much.
So yeah, people began knowing what a furry is roughly a couple of years ago. But still, like people classic, and not all of them. I mean more like a quarter of them. If I say furry, they know what I mean. And probably because they saw an anime. That's the reason, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. My generation is everybody watches an anime generation. Which, that doesn't sound like so new of a right?
I mean, I think it's mostly new for most of the world because of COVID.
That makes sense. Yeah, that might be it. Yeah, but how did people gain more knowledge about online by being forced to be online?
Exactly.
Like everybody telling me, oh yeah, I used to use Discord during the pandemic. Everybody. I have an account. I've been using this since 2021. Like, oh wow, wonder why. They only use it to play Among Us.
Oh, great. Among Us.
Yeah, that's the only time I saw everybody on Discord in my age in my country.
That's funny.
And then also during the pandemic, people started using Twitch.
Right.
For more than just watching live streams of games. So yeah, that's a big difference. So I'm always seen as the weird odd one out for having an online presence, actively online presence, and not just chatting with friends on Instagram.
Right.
And then also mentioning I do have a social life. That's the one. That's the weird thing. They like, oh, I'm online all the time, and I have friends in real life, and I have things to do, and I travel a lot. Like, oh wow, that does not make sense.
Okay, we're done with that. Next, we make this billboard. Blackboard. Yep.
So what could we talk about?
What could we talk about next?
I could go shout about
food?
Singapore's infrastructure. Food. Yeah, we're back to Singapore. Okay, the food situation was very convoluted misunderstanding. That's how I would put it. I say convoluted because we tried to resolve it multiple times and failed several times in a row. Kind of confronted each other almost every day, but still I never really managed to eat well, because again I'm outside.
Yeah.
Eating while traveling is always the hardest thing, because you're always like, oh yeah, have some fancy meat, or have ramen, or have this fancy thing people eat once a week. But if you just wanna eat something normal, well, you gotta know how to do that in that country. In my country, I know how to do that. In Germany, I do not know. That's why I will just eat sausages all day, every day, and then pizza to rebalance myself. In Singapore, I had no clue, because Singapore is like the tourist attraction for everybody wealthy in Asia, and also a business place for everybody from the rest of the world. So every restaurant felt like this little fancy thing.
Okay, so imagine this. Okay, so I am a person who doesn't care what I eat, right? Like, I don't mind any cuisine at all. I've done most, if not everything, at this point. And then Raoul's a very picky eater.
No, fair son, I have not eaten that. Yes, I at this point, I think I believe I am. I start doubting that ever since I came to your home.
Mhm.
It's not even about being picky.
It's
It's complicated at this point. I don't know. But yeah, I will say I'm a picky eater. I usually, if I see a menu, I'm not gonna eat 2/3 of what's on that menu, but I'm probably gonna love something. And I can manage to not make it evident most of the time, in most of places.
Mhm.
But if you bring me to a seafood place and that's it, then yeah, I'm gonna have it. Because seafood in a restaurant place is not like, oh, here's some basic salmon. No, they're never gonna offer you that. They're gonna offer you something fancy, with some fancy sauce, with some seaweed, and like, who the fuck eats seaweed? And that's where the problem starts to arise.
Yep. But also the pain of not finishing your food, basically.
Yeah, the moment I figure out that my body's like, yeah, this is not gonna be good. You're gonna throw up later. Like, nope, I'm not gonna eat this anymore. I'm not gonna risk it, because if I throw up while on vacation, I'm fine, but the person next to me is gonna worry about me. And also, who knows, he might be completely fine after throwing up. And also, whoever is at the restaurant is not gonna be happy, of course.
Mhm. And I come from a culture, like, regardless if you like the food or not, and that's how you develop like a better understanding of taste, right? Is that, or rather, you build immunity as well. Is that you finish your food regardless, or at least as much as you can, at least half, not the entire food, not like 3/4, at least half of the food.
In fact, what I do always have, and try to be very tactical on how I live things. In fact, it depends on how much somebody looks at me, but it's it can be evident that, like, most of the times I'm making a lot of effort to finish what I'm eating, because it's a little too like today at breakfast. That was a very big struggle to finish that, because it was way too.
You
I'm
ate
surprised.
you ate the ham and not the hot dog that was supposed to be for breakfast.
No, I mean I mean not that even. I mean an extra thing, yeah.
Oh,
What's the name again? The beans. Beans were a big struggle.
Were
Were they nice? Yes. Was the soup nice? Yes. But it was sweet.
Mhm.
That was
So,
like syrup almost.
something that I noticed right away with Raoul, and warned me also afterwards, and now that I noticed it, is that Raoul can't really eat sweet.
Yeah.
So here's a fun fact about the human body, right? The more you eat something that you don't like, the more it builds immunity to it.
It's not I like it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know, but no, I mean, you have to keep eating it and struggling through it.
I have
Um,
sweet breakfast every morning.
Yes,
in my life.
yes, I know, but like for most cuisines that you're not used to, that's what I mean. That's how you develop taste. That you, but
It's not. Okay.
no, I'm not trying to disprove you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
But in general, that is, but that doesn't apply to Raoul. So it
Okay,
makes
sorry.
it so much more harder to pick food, because like everything I wanted to try in Singapore has something sweet on it, and it's hard to like decide. So I have to like make Raoul. I have to look at Raoul. Please tell me you actually could finish this food, because you are really making yourself hungry.
Okay. In fact, I am kind of constantly hungry now. I'm somewhat fine right now,
Uh-huh.
but most of the days I was hungry.
Yeah,
Really?
like especially in Singapore. I've noticed that you.
I would say especially in Philippines.
Oh, especially in the Philippines. It probably because like
But because it was the fact that in Singapore I was gaslighting my body thinking I ate, but I couldn't eat this, so I'm fine.
yeah, but now that you have normal food,
I now feel like I will eat twice as much. But I eat twice as much. That's not good. Like that strikes us very odd. So like I need to balance this. So I'm just having like lunch and dinner twice without making it obvious.
Like,
I'm having lunch, and then I go out, eat something else outside again, and then I come back, I have dinner, and then I have a midnight snack,
Yeah,
and it's working.
it's working.
It's working really well, but somebody started to pick it out like, bro, why are you eating all that? Like, yes, I am. I don't usually do this, but like, I'm eating at any time. And one day, I did something unfortunate.
What?
I had with breakfast, my usual with breakfast, which is at my threshold, like on my limit. Nutella for breakfast, I love that, but it's my threshold.
Mhm.
And then there was papaya, like, holy shit, a papaya that's actually local. That's gonna taste good. And it tastes amazing. Not too sweet. That's fine. And then there was a banana, like, oh, I love bananas. They kill me every time, but I love them. And this one is small. It can't kill me. I ate that, felt bad for 2 hours. I couldn't work well anymore.
Yeah.
I thought that was to last half an hour. Nope. I realized that I wasn't able to work the rest of the day because of the breakfast. And that's not how it works with anything else. It's just like this kind of stuff. Like if I throw up, I'm better, but I cannot throw this up because I like it and my body doesn't hate it. It's just that my body is intolerant. Ketupat. Also, no, I did not try balut. Absolutely not.
I think
That's where it's more like I throw it up because
it looks disgusting.
if I don't look at it, even if I taste it, like its texture is bad.
It's
Probably.
really soft. It's not squishy. It's actually dry.
Okay.
It's not like murky or slimy at all.
I can tell you when trying to eat, ear meat.
No, that's slimy. Yes,
That I almost threw up.
but
there.
no, balut is nothing like that.
I also with a lot of less prestigious meats, I will probably throw up if I eat too much.
Yeah, I mean, again, balut isn't any of that.
I didn't eat
But
ketupat.
I think you'll throw up just because of the what do you call this, perception of it,
Yeah, likely.
which sucks because it's actually really good.
Sucks indeed. That's where I need to build, some resistance stuff.
Mhm.
Which again, buying some bizarre meat nearby was a good idea because that forced me to eat it. And I sort of enjoyed it. Still not gonna order intestine.
Yeah, no, not intense.
Still
and
not
stuff.
gonna do it while aware of it. In fact, I ordered one thing, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is because it might have been some other parts of the intestine just cut up differently.
No, there's only one way to cut up intestines. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna show you pictures.
Okay.
You're gonna, if you can avoid telling me, but maybe you'll tell me what it is.
Yeah, I could tell you what it is.
This one, just normal stuff.
It's just normal.
Okay.
That's just normal. It's not
It's not the
any.
barbecue.
It is not anything weird. I could tell you
Okay,
that.
great.
It's not an ear. It's not
Okay.
an intestine. It's not liver. It's just meat.
Incredible. Ever tried eating pork blood? I can try, and I have nothing against it.
That would be the Filipino cuisine dinuguan, which is, I think, you'll like. It doesn't look.
I've also been told that many people like do not eat pork blood specifically. If you want to die for some reason because of something poisonous, that's the one way to die.
I doubt that dinuguan is poisonous.
I
Like,
doubt it's poisonous here
it's-
because otherwise they go out of business. But
But also, like, it's been like boiled and pressure cooked, and like all of the bad stuff are basically cooked out of it.
yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
not a problem. Taiwan also has pork blood. Yep. Coagulated and then boiled. Yep, the same thing. But
I think I can try it.
but it's not mashed, is it? I'm imagining it's not mashed and put into a soup. I imagine it's like in
Also,
cubes.
no, the person said they wouldn't recommend it.
Pork blood, I wouldn't recommend it. It
Also,
depends.
Sorry for a very dumb question.
What?
Did we meet Starlight Sparkle or I
Nope.
completely?
We-
No.
They weren't able to anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because
Because I remember talking about Singapore with them. Like, I remember somebody was not there, but I forgot who it was.
Yeah, that was Starlight.
Uh,
Dude,
but yeah, generally the food in the Philippines, great. Biggest surprise. I'd heard so many people say nothing about it, and then like, oh wow, it just feels basically like home, except the rice is not. The worst thing about food in the Philippines is the rice,
why would it be the rice?
because it's not salted. It's like eating bread without salt, by default. I don't mean.
You guys salt your rice? Huh?
With oil and salt it.
Huh.
Little bit of oil.
Wait, quick question. Is it only basmati rice that you're used to? That explains why. Every other rice isn't that. Japanese rice, Taiwanese rice, Chinese rice, it's not that. Chinese, maybe it's a
Basmati
fried...
rice is not Italian.
If it's fried
Very
rice,
important detail.
So I'm just
thinking of. I'm only used to West African rice, or maybe also Southern American rice, which is very similar, but it's salted.
yeah, no. Like, if you've gotten some rice like jasmine rice, for example, or...
Don't try cooking it. I'm not
good.
good at it, but it's really hard to fuck up the rice.
I mean, we already cooked it here, I could tell you that. Yes, we know what it tastes like. We already had basmati rice.
no, but I meant it with all the other stuff I usually do at home. So with the green peas, with the chicken slices in
Yes,
it.
we've done that before already, so I don't think you need to...
Oh yeah, you know
Yeah.
it already. Yeah.
You
You definitely know how to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
So yeah, now we're doing it.
It's not worth doing it, yes.
At
At the point that we're just doing my favorite food for the sake of doing it.
Yep.
We're just like, let's also cook some fries and all that stuff.
Exactly.
I always shocked. The fries are surprisingly easy to make, but nobody does it. I don't understand it.
Because it wastes a lot of oil. Simple as that.
You keep the oil for the next time you make.
Yeah, but what if you
fries.
don't? If you only have like a one-time
How
thing.
often you eat fries? If you usually when we do fries at home, we eat them like 2-3 times on the span of 10 days.
Yeah. We don't do that here.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's probably why not a lot of people also eat a lot of fries and rather just order it.
but yeah, if you do it at home, they're healthier.
How about sticky rice?
Oh, actually,
Like
what?
Japanese rice?
I just buy potatoes, peel them, cut them,
I mean,
fries.
no, I mean sticky rice.
Fries, I guess. Yeah.
Sticky rice. Like, I'm talking to chat.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
rice, not fries. Sorry, I misheard. Again.
There's also jasmine and most how to say
Jasmine
it,
is
pearl
the
rice.
one
Yep.
we're eating.
Pearl rice and jasmine rice. Yeah. We use here a variant of jasmine rice called sinandomeng. This is the one that Raoul is actually eating.
Nice. It's pretty nice. It's just basic.
Yeah.
But it makes sense in a cuisine that's so flavorful. Just that in the past few days I kinda got bored of it. So that's why I'm not eating rice at breakfast anymore. Like, I'm already having it at lunch, so
But we didn't even cook something spectacular. It's just hot dogs and ham.
no, man, like yesterday and today I didn't stick for rice this morning.
Yeah, I mean, you could have easily had that with bread.
Not that very good.
Yeah, like we had ham and
I had
Everything.
I tried.
I always have everything that's on the table.
except the rice.
Doesn't-
Yeah, that makes sense.
In the past couple of days I skipped the rice.
Okay, that makes
Because
sense.
you know what? I'm having a lot of rice.
Hmm.
I don't want to grow bored of it.
Fair enough.
That's where alternating rice and pasta in my home is really good. I just eat
every day.
every day. I eat at least two dishes of either rice or pasta.
And now you know.
Out of tube.
Okay, yeah, you should have known.
If I was eating, properly Italian stuff instead of rice, it would be more often, beans and lentils. A glutinous rice is a special breed of rice with high gluten content, makes it even more sticky and gummy than pure rice. You know what? I'm gonna check what's the typical rice in my country. Riso italiano. Now let me check the various, because I remind you that Europe has a lot of rice. Sorry, specific parts of Europe.
Yes, I remember that.
I know, it's not fun enough to make people guess. It's just extremely nerdy to know that. But yeah, the Netherlands and Northern Italy have a lot of rice. There might be other places, but I forgot where lakes are in Europe. I say Switzerland, but Switzerland does not have the plains to make the rice, so maybe not. Well, probably Poland. Probably Poland. No, I'm just gonna write Riso Scott. Gonna check the famous brand I always see and check what kind of stuff. Also, basmati rice was not a thing in my country when I was a kid. It could only be found on like Chinese shops. Because Chinese shops are the only ones that have African food. It's funny. Chinese supermarkets are the only one who, know their market and know that there was an under served niche called African immigrants. Yeah, because Chinese people are better at business in general. But yeah, when I was a kid, if I wanted basmati rice, only at the local Chinese supermarket. Now you can find it anywhere because people do Indian food with it. I don't know if they use basmati rice in India at all. Oh, nice. Maybe that explains why I like Indian food now. Why I liked Indian food in Singapore. Like, oh yeah, this is halfway there to my home now. Why are the websites not loading? The geo-blocking me. I've been geo-blocked from Italian rice.
This is a great sponsor.
It's in English now, telling me about Italian risotto. Yes, risotto is what every Italian eats all the time. And I don't like it that much. I like it, but yeah, it gets boring super fast. Because it's just got so much flavor. Maybe that's the thing I can make. That's legit the thing I can make. If I still have some Parmigiano, I can make a risotto.
Oh.
Because all it takes is soup, chicken soup possibly, or the one with Dado Norte. So chicken soup, Parmigiano, water, salt, because we always have salt. It's so easy, so everybody makes it because it's so easy, and it tastes very good. So I won't be able to do it in a high quantity because we don't have it. Of course, I see the famous company, and sorry if it's off topic, but this is the headquarters, and this is oh yeah, this is the company when it was born. This family in 1860 founding a company, now it's the biggest one of Italy. It's always like this. We only ever buy things if they're old, very, very old, and they pretend to be the same for centuries. The most famous oil company, olive oil. Well, I believe it was founded in 1750. It's 100 years older than the country. And yeah, they just do that. Just like the most famous paper company. It was founded in the start of the 13th century. And the city it's based on has the same name as his company. Because it was back then, companies were named like the city.
Oh.
They weren't even a company, they were more like a bunch of artisans that did the same thing. Page is not loading. Wow. Wikipedia, help me inform me about my nutrition. Person said. Also, I like how I think most person said it, but you're right. I'm just a distraction for this thing. I'm like the entertainment, which is working, doing a whole cool thing, and I'm here making sure chat doesn't run away by talking about rice.
Wait. Hey, what's going on?
Oh wow! Here's a rice field map of the world.
Oh.
I say, guess what's the most populous part of the world? Have a wild guess. What's the two countries with most people in the world? But yeah, and the other part is, oh look, southern Spain and northern Italy, and a very specific part of the US.
Fish lost it before. I forgot to unmute.
What?
I forgot to unmute. That's it. Because like Raoul was talking. India and China. Oh, pretty much like Southeast Asia.
Yes, correct. You guessed it.
Oh,
Oh, these are whole complicated.
thank you.
Okay, countries by rice production. China, the second most populous country in the world. I think it's becoming the second already.
Huh? It initially was the first.
Yeah. I don't know if it's second or not.
It was initially the first, then India took over, I think.
Yes. India took over this year. China, the second most populous country in the world. India, the most populous country in the world. Indonesia, the fourth most popular country in the world. And also the most densely inhabited island. It's got the most densely inhabited island. Bangladesh, one of the most densely inhabited countries in the world. Vietnam is got 100 million people. Thailand is got 100 million people. Myanmar is got a lot of people as well. It's really small. Philippines is got a lot of people. Brazil is in the top 10 of countries still. Pakistan is right below Brazil. So yeah, let me check.
Oh, thank you for the follow,
List
Moth.
of countries
Welcome.
by population. Yes, thank you for the follow. Let me check the chat. At this point, what country? Okay, country with the most people. On the top 10, the ones not on the top 10 of rice are the United States, Nigeria, and Russia. And Mexico as well. Well, will you look at this African map of the rice? Oh yeah, you cannot look at your left, at your right. Yeah, you're trying to work. Okay, I'll just tell what I see. Well, in West Africa there's rice, and in Madagascar. In sub-Saharan West Africa specifically. Sub-Saharan. Yeah, West Africa. Which is where there's countries like Senegal, which is a small country, and Nigeria.
Oh.
Nigeria is the hotspot of rice.
Oh, okay.
Will you look at that? So it's not the biggest producer in the world, but it's going there.
It's getting there. Slowly. Okay. Oh wow. I think we've mostly like covered almost all the
Italy
basics.
is the biggest producer in Europe.
I'm looking at this and like we've almost kinda finished Porfu soup.
Nice. Two regions of Italy make up 93% of the country. Not surprised. I'm still trying to find the one type of rice. Like, I can't like you. Yes, we can make a risotto if I find the rice.
I think it'd be hard pressed to not find the rice here.
Also, I feel like I'm gonna buy that rice when we go at the SM again. So
Okay.
that's gonna be a long line.
Depends on which lane and which day. Sunday. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a long line.
Sunday. After Session Road opens again.
Great.
Or when it's about to open again. That might be a bad
That's-
time.
Session Road's gonna open like
Oh wait, maybe there's
The
not
entire
a bad
day.
time because people are not with a car at that moment.
yes,
People with a people carrying bags in a taxi.
yes. That's also a thing. Most people are going to use taxis here because people don't think viable cars are a viable transport here, but also there's a lot of tourists who just brought their cars. Goodness. Hey,
Really having a hard time. It could be so easy. And yet. But let me check the chat. Yes, Pakistan is adjacent to India. Also, I agree. I actually really like cars, person, but I don't like the idea of having to rely on a car. I like the idea of taking a car to do a trip, to do a journey, but not like, oh, that's my only way to go to work.
I'm looking at you, America.
I love the world, but especially America. America is not like I have to take a car to go to
Oh,
work.
I think
Or like,
most-
I have to take a car to go to the supermarket.
I think like the rest of the world. Well, does the rest of the world actually cut off sidewalks though?
What?
Cut off sidewalks.
God.
You know, like
Yeah, that
I mean, like
happens on-
outside of highways and main roads.
that happens like on not maintained rural roads where nobody walks.
Okay, then that makes sense. But like,
Or very, very shitty neighborhoods. But like,
yeah,
it's not the standard. How is it the standard?
but that's the standard of like America, though, right? They cut off a lot of things.
I keep hearing of that. No, what? I find it. I could try making risotto alla milanese. If I find this, I could try making this. That'd be a good send-off.
Okay,
It's an India spice, so it could be.
yeah, you'll likely very much find it.
Again, like I said, it's just expensive as a spice. I haven't eaten this in a long. And it would be a nice like final meal, like for the first time doing something of my city.
Okay,
It's really easy to make because it's the same thing I described before, but without added. Not anymore. There's still parmigiano. There's still a bit of butter. There's still water to make the rice. It's still the same kind of rice.
okay.
I find it very lazy. It's like a fancy food that the only fancy thing about it is the spice.
Sense.
It's like making rice and saying, "Oh, I put curry. Now it's fancy." You will not say that, right? You will not say that curry kitchen is fancy.
Not no.
But yeah, this is how it works, I guess. Also, I wonder. I always super critical about this stuff, but that's where I am, things are incredible. It's just that I don't like boasting of where I am since I'm not there at the moment.
I mean, I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually pretty good. If you're
Yeah. It's
Those
like
things
my
something-
standards are so high. So I always like emphasize bad aspects. But yeah. Like I often say, like, yeah, Italians go to restaurants every. Definitely. That's like, yeah, that's the usual custom, unless there's a crisis. But it's a custom, like, yeah, we go every week to a restaurant, and that's a lot of money.
okay.
How much is go to a family of 4 goes to a restaurant? They spend 5,000 pesos
Okay, that sounds about a bit.
at least. Yeah, that's like the local restaurant that make is.
Our restaurants
or
here,
just
we
one
would
dish.
probably just spend like around 2,000. Then again, we're also a resource-rich country. That's why.
Yeah. We are not. In fact, most of the pasta come from Italy. Not anymore, because we don't have enough rain. And the climate change, we are producing less pasta every year. And the oil, all the shit, we produce like half the oil of back when I was a kid. So the oil is getting worse.
Oh,
And the good oil is extremely expensive. And can't fault anything, it's just bad weather. An insect that came from North Africa that killed 80% of the plants in a region, and that was the region that made oil. Like, it takes 20 years to grow that plants back. And the problem is not solved yet. That insect is still there, still killing plants actively. So yeah, we fell off.
dang.
I made rice soup, a bowl of rice, then add water. Person, you cooked rice by putting water.
That's called a
And then
porridge.
after doing that, you add more water? The rice singularity. You keep adding water until it stops.
So you made porridge. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's how porridge works. Oh, that's very boring.
It is boring. Yeah.
Also, to be fair, I really don't like there's nothing not to like in porridge. It's just boring. Because yeah, I'm munching water.
Pao fan. True, it's much more closer to pao fan than porridge, but still. Go.
But yeah, even the Italian rice tastes like the one I eat normally. Just fatter. Instead of being basmati.
Right.
We still add salt in it. We still add salt and oil.
Okay.
You never not find us adding salt and oil or something.
We have finished at least most of the items in Porfu. Just needs to be textured.
Porridge, not enough water.
Ugh.
We could get into a discussion of chemistry,
Ugh.
of osmosis. When do we reach stability with the osmosis?
Maybe. Perhaps.
By adding salt, do we make the rice get even more water? Because that's what it happens with biology. The biology of our rice. But yeah, I think we could be done. When we get Osmosis Jones. As I keep talking about food, another very typical dish in my country is, instead of doing the rice as I told you, is doing it with pumpkin rice. Actually, pumpkins are very common around the end of. Not in pasta, but you can put a pumpkin in pasta.
I don't think I've ever seen a pumpkin like grown natively here. All important.
They're smashed. Imagine it like carbonara again, but pumpkin instead of.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen that here, at least in the Philippines.
But yeah, I haven't seen that often because again, you can put pasta whatever you want, not sweet. But with rice, absolutely. Rice with pumpkin.
Yeah,
tastes really good.
I imagine it would be very nice.
I mean,
it's just that
Italy is a pretty hot country.
it's just that like pumpkin here is just imported. We don't really have anything growing natively here regarding to pumpkin. At least that's what I remember.
But like what I can say is that in winter, in the north, it's below 0. In the south, it's 10 degrees. In spring, it goes from maximum from 10 to 20. In summer, it goes the whole country is at 30, 35. And so basically, we get everything. We get oranges.
Oh,
we get oranges, but we also get potato and rice
potato.
and pumpkin and a lot of wine, of course, and a lot of every single animal that can be. You can't grow animals, right? Yes. Let me grow.
I think it's called breeding.
Breed and yes. Here. What else do we have? We have wars, of course. We have all the wars.
I think that's like the.
We have wolves, but you don't eat them, of course. But we do have wolves in Italy.
Wolves?
Yeah. They live in the mountains. Both in the south and the north.
Huh.
Southern Italy, where it's hot. Well, there's a volcano. There's wolves around the volcano.
Thank you for the lovely follows, Zaragania Raisin.
Thank you. Planting cow props and harvesting them. Is that what Harvest Moon is about? What else do we have that you wouldn't expect?
Good question.
Let's check.
I'm not thinking.
Oh yeah, we have watermelon. Only in summer. But we do have
Oh.
And melons as well.
I was about to say, they have regular melons.
Yeah, we have all melons. And we, as I always say, we have a lot of. That's for economic reasons because they were expensive. So people decide, you know what, I'm gonna grow kiwis and be rich, and it worked.
Oh. Okay.
Well, okay, we have a lot of fruits. That's basically the topic. But yeah, we do not have good avocados. We do not have a lot of papaya. We don't get. I mean, we get those, but
That makes sense.
Oh, of course, a lot of chestnut, hazelnut, all the nuts are typical of hilly places. Otherwise, you will not have gelato.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. 7-5?
But yeah, I know I'm running out of food.
Running out of food topics. Oh no!
Also, I'm growing hungry.
Yeah, makes sense.
A little early, I know, but maybe I just need to relax.
Probably. You've been talking for a while. A really long while, actually.
What?
You've been talking for a really long while.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's why I say, yeah, we will end the stream soon.
Just finish this then.
Apparently where I live, my city is famous for its wine. Where do you live? Talk yourself.
Oh my gosh.
pancit, or pancit, or pancit,
Pancit.
pancit.
It's
That
like,
looks like noodles.
one day I have to cook you pancit canton. It's our version of instant noodles, but I think you'll like it.
I think I like it, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a pasta on a boring Saturday night at home, and you're just looking, what do I have left on my... And you decide to put everything. And it tastes good, probably.
I wouldn't say that.
Picture
Actually,
with-
that's a
yeah.
little bit being offensive in a sense of an international dish.
Sorry, I started thinking just like if this was pasta, that's the mindset in which it would have been made in Italy. But it's not pasta, yeah. Actually, let me check how did it come to be?
Okay. I am forgetting how to make a wrench. This is embarrassing.
Basically, it's a combination of various cultures. Nice. Okay, there's a lot of variety.
Yep.
Okay. Then no, it's completely different. I was
There's
just
like
looking at the new
pancit,
ones.
pancit canton, pancit bilavok, pancit, yeah, even Chinese. Does
Nice.
Raoul know of the snails? I don't think so.
Do I what?
Know of the snails?
Which?
I don't know what honestly like Starlight's talk.
That's so ominous.
I don't know. I honestly do not know.
I live at Los Santos at 123 Playground Street. Hello, my name is. But yeah, no, sorry, Sparkle. Please elaborate. You can't just write, does Raoul know of the heat death of the universe, and then not elaborate.
Interesting.
Answers. Okay, yeah, then that's normal. That's how things work. People saw something, say, oh yeah, this thing could be cooked. Let's cook it, and let's make it food. Food is rarely fancy. At least rarely meant. And it was just marketed as such. Recently, probably. True as hell that eating nails was for poor people. Originally. But yeah, thank you, Stream, for convincing me on what to cook.
Yeah.
Because tonight I'm cooking already, but I'm not leaving quite yet. I felt a little bit like I'm cooking, yeah, but I won't have anything for the last day, like that.
Now you have something for the last day.
Yeah, I just had to make sure we have dinner, not because we need to wake up early.
Hmm.
Unless I make.
Up to you.
Let's say rice is a typically dinner sort of meal. Not strict. It just the fact that this, chicken broth and all that stuff.
It's typically
Those-
for you. You just eat it every
Yeah,
day.
I thought you like. In general, chicken broth is typical for someone who's. Like, that's the first thing you give to a person. So in general, it's like it's comforting as sort of food.
Yeah.
Not making you active. For the right, it's actively making. So, I don't know. That's what will be in my.
Hmm.
So if I had to think of when, it's more likely at night. But it's not a rule at all.
Right.
We eat less of it. We eat more a lot. For that reason.
There we go. I made a wrench.
Nice. Comically sized wrench.
Yes. Somehow Porfu is able to build this, but we don't ask questions here. We just make.
Nice thing about nails, a lot of bodies must I don't know. Roxy's Lane
Hi there.
calls for you.
Hey,
They
Roxas.
wish. And greeted with a V-Box Renawave emoji.
Oh, Vix's Renawave. Gotcha. Yes, you don't have to tell me. I could see the chat.
Yeah, I just realized that you actually have the chat there.
It's there on display.
I guess I'm reading it only for posterity, for whoever is watching the stream in the future and barely can tell from the top left corner.
Yeah, it's bigger than our last chat.
Also, completely off topic, I think it was a success to have this stream be a development stream instead of Fech The Ferret.
Uh-huh.
So everybody knows up front that you're working, even though most of people know that.
Yeah, I don't know why like people think it's a normal stream despite saying dev stream on the title. I'm starting to realize that most people don't really read stream titles. They just see, ooh,
I
cute
know
person.
we've been raided twice, but we have 50 people here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see next month if it's dev stream the thing we needed. Also, yeah, it might be.
Hi there,
Spice.
Spicy? Spice? I think that's spicy.
You cannot feed salt to snails because, like I was saying before,
Death.
giving salt to anything biological directly is a very bad thing. To give salt to a small organism in water, it's gonna die immediately. So yeah, a snail does not survive salt well.
Isn't that what they're typically known for dying from?
Imagine it's raining, it's a little salty.
Death.
I don't know. I've ever seen a snail on the beach. Maybe. I think maybe. But no, I'll have to check. But I remember that the best way to kill them is, which is interesting.
Oh no, salt! Ooh. I'm just imagining them like disintegrating like that.
Yeah. Me when I put hydrochloric acid on you.
Okay.
It's water. It's hydro. It's in the name. Actually, it was just an ACL. Yeah. Just. It's very similar to how water works. Just two basic atoms, and like, nope. That's that. Speaking of, the funniest thing about salt is that it's literally just two different atoms. But if you deal with them separately, you have two bombs.
Wouldn't that go for every atom though?
No. It's more like sale. Yeah? I know, wrong. I was when I said hydrochloric acid, I was actually describing salt. I mistakenly wrote salt. It's got. Let me find.
Sodium chloride. The salt.
Yeah. So yeah, similar stuff, like it wasn't that. Huh? Let me. Okay, so sodium, extremely unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in water, and it's a bomb. What's it called in English? Chlorine. Well,
Chlorine?
Chlorine is highly toxic.
Ah, yes, chlorine. The thing that they used to clean pools with.
Yeah, because we can accept chlorine in a small quantities. Actually, we do need this. But not good. Put an explosive with a low effect poison, and you got some very tasty.
Huh.
That's it. Just those two. One atom on one atom on the other. It's nothing more.
Huh. Okay.
So if you manage to decide the two, well. Oh, chlorine is an important chemical agent used to clean water, used in anti-pest stuff, and to wash things.
Okay.
It's also the first chemical weapon to be used in warfare. So like, interesting. As a guess.
There we go. I think that's what I could just do for now. Which is most of the room. Literally the only thing missing is like a book and a pencil.
Well, that means we can give it to Gabriel to play, make it open maybe.
Okay.
More work for him. Happy.
Right. Gonna save this. And
Firestone accidentally gave sugar to the nails. Like, you just attracted more of them. Then added salt. Also lure them in and then kill them. That is not good according to the Geneva Conventions, but we'll let it slide.
it's like the one I think it was Michael Reeves who had like an ant infection inside their garage, and what happened was they opened the garage and like all the ants started going towards the sun, right? So instead they closed the garage and it says like, you will never leave. Instead they added a light source in the middle, right? And then underneath it was what was the electric bug zapper. So all of them are just basically suiciding into the electric bug zapper.
Amazing.
I cannot imagine the smell of that after all of that's been done.
At least it's just one. The sweets that kill them, because that just means they're dead everywhere on the house.
Right.
That sounds so cursed, but there's people who love doing this.
Yeah, I could imagine.
As a kid, I loved the idea of setting them on fire.
You heard it first. You heard it first from Raoul.
Yeah, I don't like. More than once when I see a bug, like, if only I had a flamethrower.
If only.
I don't like insects at all.
That's so
I
prime
don't have
for.
a phobia. More like I don't want to be hit by them.
It's so prime for a Family Guy cutaway. Not gonna lie.
Remember that time? I burned down ant colony, and it was all down there, the foundation of the home, and burned down the house. They have really long colonies underground sometimes, right? So if you put a little bit of alcohol and you start burning, you're gonna burn a lot of stuff. Definitely a side to behold, but not to be done at home.
Okay, I pushed it into the miscellaneous repo.
Are we gonna go fast? We did not say any banned word, so at least we're good. By describing, effective ways to finish off French warfare.
Geneva Convention.
Geneva Conventions. Step 1. Cover yourself in oil. Also reminds me of when we will put basins of water under a light for a bunch of flies at night. Interesting. Thank you, South Park and B-movie.
Okay, so I just finished pushing the asset for now, and we'll call it for a day. All right. Thank you for watching. Everyone coming in, feel free to follow if you haven't yet, and if you want to see
Also,
more.
oh yeah, the obligatory Fech Discord server. It's a really nice place.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it's not too active.
but it is crazy.
We mostly talk about cute drawings on Twitter. Something popping up, especially related to Sonic, and just random chatting among those like 10 consistent usuals and occasional extra people. It's somewhere in between a small server and a community server for a game.
Yep.
So feel free to join in. I will always spam that link at every stream. And thank you all for being a lovely audience.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
Despite all the audio issues,
Yep.
somehow we managed to make it work. Somehow. But yeah, you guys for watching. Hope you guys are fantastic. I'm gonna go raid you guys over to my friend, and
I'm gonna go back to my room.
yep, and possibly eat in a little bit. Starting to feel that hunger. Wait, hold on. I can't raid you guys to Nubian Nomad. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. No.
Yeah, we're streaming extremely early, you know?
I guess. Who do I raid that? Maybe a new one. One. You know what? Sure. Let's raid Midoriwa. Yeah. They look absolutely
It's a
adorable.
subcat.
Yeah, it's a subcat. It's a subcat.
We're sticking to our team, basically.
It's like glue.
I'm really happy they are popular because they look amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I basically joined it soon after making the first DLC.
Yep.
The subcat. That's how I got sold on there. Oh yeah, I love this. I love Porfu.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to work with her. Deal.
Right. Anyways,
I have to come out of the closet. No, sorry, don't have any closets here. Only a wardrobe in my house, so like nope, no closets.
no closets, only a wardrobe. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Come back with us again next month.
Next month, and I'm gonna be in Italy.
Yeah.
And Wish is gonna be at their home.
Yep. Well, technically, I'm still in my home.
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna be back in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel, hi.
Hi,
We are finishing the stream.
hi, Daniel.
Yeah, don't worry.
Wait.
We did a early stream,
Is
and
your name is very familiar to me, Daniel?
Daniel Rotwin.
Yeah.
Mentioned him a couple of times today.
Oh.
He's the guy who's been telling me songs to play at Trinity.
Oh.
It's just that I don't know how to find it, especially if they're written in Japanese. Like, and the section variety is so big. But yeah, they also made a rhythm game, a puzzle game for Sage.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
Wish is home. Now we have to go back home. Did your model disappear? Humble.
Humble.
Okay, no, it's back.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, loved your game, Daniel.
yeah, actually, that was a good thing to mention. I found that I have had the honor to play rhythm games for the first time in my life. Besides, games that look like rhythm games in cabinets that you play with your hand.
Mm.
That's my first time. I keep going back there. A friend of mine started to bully me for becoming addicted to them. So it's all good.
all good. I'm just happy to see Raoul also playing. Honestly, it's been fun.
It's been very chaotic.
It's been very chaotic, but hey, we're having fun.
We managed to
Order some home equipment for them.
Yeah, we managed to not hate each other, which is always a very big important thing.
Yeah.
When you meet a person for 3 weeks.
I think that's the most important part. Like squabbles every now and then, perfectly fine. But if you vibe with with the other person,
Yeah, exactly.
perfectly good.
Yeah, because we have very different characters. That's the big thing.
But I think the best part is that our characters don't really conflict that much.
Yeah, exactly. We do find a balance as long as we don't have to do things together all the time.
Exactly.
Which is 1 week in Singapore.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways,
Food dev stream. Yeah, next time we're gonna be a ASMR dev stream. I'm gonna cook pasta live.
yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
See myself learning to cook by doing it on stream. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm serious. Like, let's cook around. The first streams are like absolute dog shit.
That'd be a nice stream actually.
That'd be interesting. I could think of it. Like once a week. I'd like, hey guys, you vote the food. We can choose it. And it's gonna be carbonara every week.
Let's see. As long as it's not going to be like what, Daniel? Like what? An idiot sandwich.
Like what? Am I gonna be too seductive on stream?
We gotta order Wish on you, Mike. Honestly, I would appreciate that right
Are
now.
you worried about my food ASMR?
Honestly though, like I'll probably going to need some help. I wasn't expecting a mic failure, especially the mic I'm using right now is Kaira's mic.
Yeah, you cannot use it all the time. Absolutely.
Anyway, like how much would that mic be? I don't know. Right now I'm using the Samsung CO1U. This is the mic I'm supposed to use. The problem is it's not XLR, so I'm going to have to like tell it to Kai. And my audio setup requires an XLR mic. So I'm going to get the Samsung CO3 instead. I think that would be like 3,000 pesos, something close to that. Yeah. Yeah, we do need to eat. All right, folks. Thank you guys for watching.
That's all for today.
Yep.
We'll see each other in a month.
We will see each other in a month, or if there's time, maybe 2 weeks from now. I would like to do like a music stream with Raoul again.
I'd love as well.
Yeah, that would be fun.
This next time is gonna be from my computer.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm gonna be the one in control, and you're gonna be the one telling me, "Hey, do this and that."
Yeah, we could do that, or we could try like a limited stream, like one of those online website DAWs. I want to see what we could do with that too.
Oh yeah.
How much was it? Like 3,500 PHP. Anyways. All right. Raid message. Greenwa is good. Greenwa is good. There you go. Greenwa is good. All right.
I thought it was green ham.
No, not green
I was
ham.
very
All right.
confused before.
I'll see you guys
Bye.
next time. Bye. I had studio mode on. I didn't go to the end.